Hey guys, Phelps with Dirty Diesel Customs here. We are just going to go through the install of our new upper rad hose for the newer Cummins trucks. Really nice upgrade, especially when you're doing any kind of build. Really finishes off that engine bay really nice, gets rid of that ugly silicone hose that's up there. So if you follow through, we'll get that installed. Now for this install, it's going to be relatively easy. Biggest thing you're going to need is something to undo the factory clamps. These tools work great, or a set of adjustable pliers. You're going to need a bucket and a hose to drain the coolant in so you can reuse it. And then you're going to need a couple 13 mil sockets to tighten up the clamps when you're all done. And just pops off like that. So this is the old center support on the silicone hose. You can remove it from the old hose and use it on your new pipe as an extra support, or you can leave it off if you prefer. So before I put it on, I usually just peel back the plastic just far enough to put the boots and clamps on and leave the rest of it covered up during the install just to help keep it from getting scratched or damaged or anything like that. Typically I try to put the clamps on in this type of orientation just because there's minimal clearance between the belt and the rest of the front end components, and this gives it the best look and keeps the constant tension portion of the clamp as much out of the way as we can get it. Now that you got those slid on, I'm going to take a 13 mil, and I like to just snug these first and get the pipe positioned properly, and then after that's done you can torque the clamps to spec. Okay, now that it's mocked in place, what you're going to want to do is just make sure at the front here that the fan completely clears these clamps, that the orientation's even and level, isn't rubbing on any of the EGR parts. And same thing on this side. You're going to want to make sure it's not going to be rubbing on the body, the windshield washer fluid, or anything like that. And then you can torque these up to 5 foot-pounds. Okay, so now just use an X-Acto knife and lightly cut the plastic off, being very careful not to cut the coolant pipe itself. Find the easiest way is if you lift up as much as you can and slowly cut it away. Okay, now that's off, we're just going to clean up that coolant pipe, make it look nice and clean, and wash the rest of the truck out for any coolant that we spilled. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If you need any parts for any of your diesel trucks, just hit us up on our website.